the governor, Senator Whitfer, Speaker Grassley, all acknowledged that there is a workforce crisis in our state, and they pledged to address the problem. We all know that the Reynolds workforce crisis is real and that it will take everyone to solve it. Democrats have laid out a fair tax plan, introducing legislation relating to childcare and preschool, paid family leave, and we have plans to expand job training and apprenticeships to tackle the Reynolds workforce crisis. But after making big promises to Iowans, Republicans started breaking their promises on day one of the 2022 session. Instead of addressing the workforce crisis in our schools, Senator Jake Chapman delivered an opening day speech that demoralized Iowa educators and librarians, accused them of being part of a sinister agenda against Iowa children, and threatened to put them in jail. In fact, just moments ago downstairs, Senator Chapman delivered comments on a bill that he's introduced to jail teachers in a subcommittee, and he said that he expects for it to move to the floor. I want to just underscore this because that's the contrast with Democrats and Republicans in the Iowa Capitol. Democrats are proposing real solutions to the workforce crisis. Republicans are continuing to pour gasoline on the culture wars that helped create this crisis in the first place and are making it worse. Specifically, we're seeing this on education. I want to just take a quick second and read some of the headlines that we've seen since the start of the 2022 legislative session from across our state. Davenport schools cancel classes, citing bus driver shortage. Marshalltown schools dealing with unprecedented staff shortage. Central City schools closed on Friday due to staffing shortage. Greene County School Superintendent, classes could be canceled because of staffing shortages. Sioux City School Superintendent Paul Gossman substitute taught in the district on Thursday because there's a shortage of substitute teachers. Substitute teacher shortage impacts Charles City, area North Iowa schools. Rural Iowa schools grapple with statewide staffing shortage. As Iowa teachers burn out, schools are recruiting, paying more for substitutes, but there aren't enough. Last week from KCCI, new study shows that more than half of teachers are ready to leave the profession. And from Axios, Iowa school staff shortage expected to persist in 2022. And the final point that I want to make on this is that every Republican bill in education is going to make this problem worse. From their woefully inadequate proposal for school funding to their school closure act, which is going to shutter schools across rural Iowa with this voucher scheme, to spying on teachers, and as just moments ago, this idea that we're going to jail educators. There is no respect for public schools in our state anymore from the Iowa Republican Party, and they are the ones who are making this problem worse and worse every single day. It's time to stop the rhetoric, stop the culture wars, and get back to focusing on our kids and our parents who are critically important to the future of our state.